Back at 8:20, he is best known as Harry Potter, but did you know actor Daniel Radcliffe is also a wizard on his feet? He is now singing and dancing on Broadway as the lead in the 50th anniversary revival of How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. Daniel, good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you very much for having me.
It's great to have you here. Your Broadway debut was actually in 2008 in Equus.
Yeah.
When you were nude on the stage, there was a lot of...
Yes.
Not controversy, but a lot of press about that at the time.
That was a fair amount, yes.
And now this is your musical debut in How to Succeed in Business. Which is harder, being nude in front of an audience or singing and dancing in front of an audience?
I don't know. Probably, well, I mean...
They're different.
For very different reasons. I mean, singing and dancing is particularly dancing is not something that came naturally to me. I did a lot of lessons to do that, so I think...
But being nude on a stage comes naturally?
Well, you don't really have to do anything. You just have to take your clothes off and then, then you've done it. You know, anyone can do that. So yeah, I'd say if I had to choose one to do 8 times a week, it would probably be doing the singing and dancing. I think that is over a long period of time, that is more preferable.
And you are really a terrific dancer in this Broadway musical, but it took a lot of effort, right? You were not a natural dancer.
No, not at all. I mean, I did about, well, when I wasn't filming on Potter, I was doing 9 hours of training a week, and then on my days off from Potter, I would do 3 hours, and like just to try and... Because, you know, I didn't want Rob, our director, who's also a fantastic choreographer, I didn't want him to have to censor himself in terms of, you know, toning down what he would want me to do. So I wanted him to have as wide an array of tools at his disposal as he could, and which he now kind of does, because, you know, I did... you know, as opposed to a couple of years ago, I couldn't have almost done my left from my right in terms of dancing, and now I'm a lot better.
You're a lot better, yeah. In the play, you play J. Pierpont Finch. He's a go-getter. Starts out as a window washer, ends up as the chairman of the board. I don't want to draw a lot of parallels with your life, but when you were a kid, you were discovered in a theater.
Yeah, I mean, that's the slightly romanticised version of my story, but yes, to all intents and purposes, that's where the moment happened where I met the producers of Potter for the first time. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm nearly as kind of cutthroat as J. Pierpont Finch is, but it's a lot of fun to play somebody who is just kind of unashamedly ambitious and is completely obsessed by the idea of rising to the top of this company.
Are you ambitious?
Yeah, I am, for myself, definitely. But, you know, I don't think I would ever let my ambition get in the way of my morality, which is, I think, the thing that separates me from Finch. Finch is somebody who, yeah, is quite willing to do things that aren't necessarily morally upstanding in order to get ahead. But what's lovely about that as a character is that the fact that you still, and it's a testament to how well the character is written, is that you still like him after all that, despite the fact that not everything he does is totally kosher. You know,
this is the 50th anniversary of this musical. You're following in some pretty big shoes. Robert Morse played your part. Matthew Broderick played your part.
Yeah.
And they were, you know, you're 21. They were a lot older when they took over the part. I guess they were in their 30s. So fill in the blank. If they had age and experience, I have...
The confidence of youth. I don't know. I mean, it's. I think one of the things that I think makes it a different production, and what I bring to it is the fact that because he is, well, because I am so young and playing him so young, it kind of makes you forgive a lot of the reprehensible behaviour, because you just go, oh, he's young, he doesn't know any better, you know, whereas the temptation with an older part might be to think that he was slightly, you know, manipulative. You tend not to focus on that, I think, when somebody's 21, and you forgive a lot more, I think, that way.
The last film of the Harry Potter franchise comes out this summer. I know you've said you've moved on and you sort of did your mourning, but at this point, what are you going to miss most about it?
You know, working with the crew on those films every day, I became incredibly close with the crew, and being able to see them who are some of my best friends every single day was very, very special, and I will certainly miss that a huge amount.
Well, we are awfully glad that you are sticking around. That is for sure. Great reviews that you're getting as well.
Well, they're not out yet, but so far people are enjoying it. So,
yeah, exactly. I understand standing ovations, even though you don't read the reviews.
No, I don't read them. But anyway, we're coming back soon. So,
all right.
Cool.
Daniel,
thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Currently in reviews, opens on March 27th. How to Succeed in Business. Just ahead, actor Ted Danson.